awesome to see you. I'm Betty Rocker. Welcome to my home. As you can see, today I've attached my TRX straps to my staircase. I take these with me all the time. They're a super versatile training tool, and they were invented actually by this former Navy SEAL, Randy Hetrick, who he combined, I think, some parachute webbing with some jiu-jitsu straps. That's actually how he created the very first version of what became one of the most popular portable home gyms that there actually are. I absolutely love these things. So today I'm going to show you a really cool 7-move circuit for your upper body and core that you can do with the TRX. You'll often find a TRX in your gym if you go to a local gym, or of course you can order some online like I did and put them in your house. They're super fun. So to get warmed up for today's workout, because we're primarily going to be focusing on our upper body and our core, we're going to just do some burpees. They're the perfect full body warm-up move, and I want to get our heart rate up a little bit, get into our body. So let's jump in to do some burpees together. So let's do these with me. We're going to drop down, plant our hands just below our shoulders, shoot your feet back or step back, do a push-up, press up, jump your feet back to your hands, and explode up. If you want to modify this a little bit, you can leave out the push-up, making it a squat thrust, and of course you can leave out the jump. All right, we're going to do this together now. 10. I'm going to count them with you. Let's go. 1, 2, good job. 3, 4, 5, halfway, 6, 7, good, keep it up. 8, 9, last one, and 10. All right, awesome work. Now, for your TRX straps, a couple quick things to keep in mind. The TRX is very versatile, so you can shorten or lengthen your straps like this. You can do a fun thing where you wrap the TRX strap around and through, like I just did, in case you wanted to do a single arm move or even a single leg move. You can also adjust how long your TRX strap is using the yellow band up at the top of my staircase. I actually just wrapped it a specific amount, so I'd have a specific amount of play. So feel free to just make this thing work for you and play around with it as you're using it. Okay, the very first move that we're going to do today, and I'm going to show it to you, then we're going to do a specific amount of them. We're going to roll through all these different moves, and I'd recommend doing the circuit that I'm about to show you 3 times total, taking some rest in between. I'll be sure to format it and write it out down below for you so you can take it with you to the gym or wherever you want to do your TRX workout. So the first move we're going to do is really going to isolate our mid-traps, upper traps, mid-traps, and it's a great workout that gets your core and lower body involved as well. A lot of balancing involved in this move. So I'm in sort of an L shape. My core is nice and engaged, arms are straight, and also important, I've got a little tension between my shoulder blades, so I'm not pulling my arms out of the sockets, okay? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to engage my core, and I'm going to lift myself up, extending my arms up and out, and I'm going to slowly lower back down with control, getting that eccentric burn on the way down. Nice. All right, we're going to do 15 total. That was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These last 5, I'm just going to turn so you can see my back. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Woo, those are tough. Oh, felt that. Nice job. All right, we're going to follow that fly up with what's called a face pull. Now, you may have done a face pull before on a cable machine where you put the rope up high. You're pulling it down towards your face. Of course, that's actually getting your upper traps, your rear delts, your rhomboids, all of those super important back muscles that help stabilize your upper body and kind of combat that sort of forward-rounded posture. So if you have slumped shoulders at all, this is a great move for you. So, face pulls on the TRX. Again, we're going to keep a shortened band so that we can control how intense this gets by how far back we go. Okay, so the deeper into it I lean, the more intense it's going to be. Once again, we're going to keep a slight engagement between those shoulder blades so that we don't hyperextend through the shoulders. So I'm going to start with not a ton of tension. My core is very nice and engaged and tight. I'm going to begin by drawing my elbows out to the sides and aiming for the middle of my face to come between the bands. There we go. Just like that, nice and easy. Now I'm also paying attention, I'm gonna walk my feet down a little bit more. I'm also paying attention to keeping my elbows up and parallel to one another. Each time I roll myself up, pulling towards my face. That's about 4. There's 5. I'm gonna turn so you can see my back. 6. 7. 8. 9, 10. Awesome work. Come out of it with a bent knee, almost like a lunge. You can do 10 to 12 face pulls, that's fine. It'll be a tough follow-up after that sit to fly. You should feel really nice and warmed up here. We're gonna take a break from our upper body now and go down and work our core with something that I like to call up to 9 pike. So what you're gonna do is lower those straps down, pretty much so that when you put your feet in them, you're gonna be in sort of a push-up plank position with your feet elevated. So let's test our straps out. And this is a great thing to test as you're setting up. So you're gonna place both feet through the straps, just like this. And I'm gonna walk my hands forward. Boom! Now this might actually be a plenty for you. If you wanna just work on holding an elevated plank with your feet in the straps, that's great. Make sure that your back's not arching. Hold a strong plank. Belly button comes in and up here. And what you're going to do is you're actually going to drive your hips up, just like that, okay? High as you can, shooting them up towards the ceiling. Coming back to that strong plank each time. 4, 5, that's 10, you got it. 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Go ahead and lower your knees down. We're gonna do a second move from a similar position, but I just wanna take a quick rest on those hands. Maybe shake your wrists out a little bit here. Stretch your shoulders, stretch yourself side to side. Feel good. We're gonna do our second core move, which is I wrote it down. I got my whiteboard over here. So I'm gonna do an oblique crunch in a plank position. This move is just amazing for the internal and external obliques, and it'll also get a little bit of the upper and lower abdominals as well. So when you're ready, walk yourself back out to a good, strong plank position. Make sure your feet are even. One foot isn't up higher than the other. That can happen sometimes. Make sure you're holding your core in nice and strong. And if you do experience any pain in your wrists from this position, I highly recommend holding a couple light dumbbells to just sort of align your wrists. That'll help some with the stability in that position, okay? But if you're all good, we're gonna get in this position, and you're gonna do 8 of these on each side. So we're gonna go left, right, left, right. That's 3, 3, 4, 4. 5, halfway there, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8. No, I'm doing bonus. I guess I did 9. You can do 8 to 10 on each side. Totally fine. Come down with control. Great job. All right, next move. We're gonna do a narrow row. Really isolate the rhomboids. Those are the muscles right between your shoulder blades that really help pull you open, help open up your chest. Very important muscles to work on. So, once again, I'm going to shorten up the straps on my TRX a bit, so I have a little bit more space to work with. There we go. I'm gonna have a sip of water while I'm at it. Those plank moves were tough. Catch your breath. All right, now we're gonna do 12 narrow rows. In a narrow row, a wide row, of course, something like this, getting a little bit more of the lats, traps. But this move really isolates the rhomboids. Of course, it's getting some of the traps as well, but you're really isolating between those shoulder blades. It's a really important muscle to strengthen. So, grab a hold of your straps, get a nice solid grip on them. Lean back. You could start right here, small lean back, and pull in towards yourself. Or you can go a little bit deeper. And I've noticed something as I've gotten into this position. I feel like my straps need to be just a little bit longer because I actually want to pull them right down to my hips. So what's so cool about the TRX is it's super easy to adjust. So I'm just going to make a little micro adjustment with my straps. I'm going to test it again. All right. All right, all right, all right. Okay, so just about like that feels pretty darn good to me. Now I'm keeping my elbows in nice and parallel to my sides. There's two. But each time I come out, I am actually allowing my shoulders to fully extend because that gives me a really nice big range of motion when I come back into the row. I'm really feeling this between my shoulder blades. Yes, your biceps are gonna work for you some here, but if you focus your mind between your shoulder blades and imagine those rhomboids initiating this movement, that's where most of the work is going to happen. Great job. I think that's about 7. I'm gonna guess. 8, 9, 10. I'll go this way for you. Last 2, 11, and 12. Fantastic job, guys. Okay, next move, we're gonna take what we just did and build on it a little bit. So for this one, you're actually gonna do that cool little TRX wrap that I showed you in the beginning, where you just put the TRX strap through the other TRX strap. I am going to tighten up the tension here just a little. We're going to do a set of single arm rows now. And again, we're going to be keeping that arm in close to our sides. This is just going to really up the ante on strengthening that. It's going to call in a lot more of the lat to help stabilize as we do this movement, okay? So I'm just going to test my position first. And what's really important with this one is that our hips aren't wobbling all over the place, because when you get into a one-arm move, you definitely have the tendency for other parts of the body to compensate as you stabilize. And I should tell you, one of the main reasons I love training with the TRX, why it's so incredibly effective, is because as you can see, every movement that you're doing with it is pretty unstable. I mean, your body, your intrinsic stabilizing muscles are constantly working, even as some of the bigger muscle groups that you're training and focusing on are working and activating. You're also constantly stabilizing as you're on the TRX. So it makes it a really, really effective training method. So I'm checking my strap. I'm seeing how far down I am. So this feels pretty good, but I'm gonna do a test one. Again, I'm gonna just have a slight tension between my shoulder blade. And what really helps me a lot is to keep the other arm up as I row. And I come down as I come down. Kind of helps me balance my hips, and I'm pulling up and back, really isolating that middle, right between my right shoulder blade right now, really keeping my hips from moving much by really engaging my core. That's about 5, 6, 7, awesome, 8, 9, last one on this side, and 10. Excellent work. Let's switch arms. Go ahead and give that a couple nice swings. Loosen it up, feel good. All right, now grab the TRX strap or handle with your other hand. And again, we're gonna do that same thing. We're gonna set ourselves up. And remember, you can be up here. You can lengthen the strap out if that feels more comfortable to you. Just be in a position, just don't feel like you have to have the strap exactly like I do. Your body, I'm 5 feet tall. Your body is gonna be different based on where you have the TRX set up, based on where you're set up in your house, based on your height. So just don't worry to like play around with it and see what feels right for you. The main thing is that you're activating the right muscles. So right now my right side is on fire, and I want to bring the left side in line with it. So I'm going to lean back, get my arm up, level out my pelvis, towards engage. Gaze is neutral. My head and neck are nice and neutral here, okay? So come okay? Just readjusting. 5. Really isolating between the shoulder blade. 7. 8. 9. Last one, you got this. 10. Awesome work. All right, nice little upper body, upper mid-back workout there. Next, we're gonna do one final movement for our lower abdominals that's also going to give us a little bit of a bonus inner and outer thigh, because this whole area, that's how the area works together. And I really wanted to give you one final fun move. So I'm gonna fully extend my TRX straps because that's how I have this guy set up. I'm gonna have you go ahead and sit down on your floor or mat just to get yourself lined up here. And we're gonna stick our heels into the cup of the TRX and press our foot into the handle. That's how you're gonna get the most stability when you're in this position, okay? Now, I want you to find the spot where the TRX hangs fairly straight down for you, and I want you to plant your hands below your shoulders as if you were gonna do a set of tricep dips. Lift up so that your hips are up off the floor, and now what you're going to do is start extending and flexing in. So laterally extending and flexing in with your legs. You should feel a stretch each time you come out, and you should feel a little uncomfortable. Good, so I want you to do 20 of these. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Keep those hips lifted the whole time, okay? Now, final bonus move, if you're up for it, I want you to just run your legs in and out. Just like this, just drive them in. Little final burnout. This is definitely gonna get a little booty and hamstrings, but you're also working that core. You're holding yourself up, isometric hold on the upper body. I'm not even counting, I'm just gonna go to 50. Faster, come on. Burn them out, burn them out. Oh! Take those heels down, press them down into the mat, into the floor, towards the floor. Oh, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, great job. Oh my gosh. I feel like I just got an amazing workout, and I'm gonna run through that circuit 2 more times. I encourage you to do the same thing. Really, really great job. Be sure to look for a TRX in your local gym. I'll put a link if you want to look up one to order online in this blog post for you. And if you want more of my amazing workout programs that you can either do at home or in the gym, check out the programs page here on thebettyrocker.com. I'm Betty Rocker. You are so awesome. I'll see you here next time for the next workout. Bye.